Hey guys, welcome back to RC Video Reviews. I'm at the field today with the Saber and the MX2. And in the Saber, I put in the Leopard motor that Altitude Hobby sent me for testing. And I took out that G-Force E400. And on the MX2, I added the Lemon receiver because I only had a 4-channel receiver in there. And I wanted to be able to add reflex to the ailerons to help with the slow speed characteristics of this plane. So we're going to fly in both today. I'm going to take the Saber up first, then we're going to take up the MX2. And I got Chris here for color commentary. He's going to help me out and ask questions that you guys might have about what's going on with these setups. So let me get these things ready to go on the flight line and we'll take them for a flight. All right, here we go. First flight with the Leopard. Oh, you know what? I didn't balance check this. I think the Leopard weighs a little bit more too. I'm pretty sure it'll be okay, but I did not check it. Oh yeah, that's a little nose heavy. You know what though? It needed a little bit. I'm gonna fly with it.
Better nose heavy.
Yeah, I'm gonna fly with it that way because it needed to be moved up a little bit. All right, here we go.
Looks like it's got pretty good pull.
Yeah, it's definitely they're strong little motors and they sound great. That's one of the things I like about these Leopards is they really sound good.
Yeah, it does have a nice sound to it. That plane makes me laugh inside when I watch it land and take off.
Because of the
gear? Landing gear, right? Yeah, it's like little legs, little cartoon legs moving as fast as they can, running down the runway. And I don't know if it's just a little bit of catch, you know, in them. They're not. Maybe you need to. Did you ever add a little graphite to them yet?
No, I didn't.
Okay,
I didn't.
Maybe they're a little tight. I don't know, but it's just. I giggle every time I see it. Do a full out vertical.
Punch it
and see. That's what we got. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's got it.
Yeah, it's got definitely what it needs. This is I don't remember the numbers off the top of my head from the bench, but it does it's over 200 watts, so this is a 200 watt per pound plane.
Oh, that's pretty good. Anything over 150, right? I mean, for this little plane. Now, John, how does it feel compared to the other motor that you had in it originally?
It definitely feels just as strong, but this one is definitely quieter. The other one was kind of grindy sounding.
It looks like you're getting quite comfortable with it. How many flights have you got on this plane now?
Only about, I'd say about 5 or 6. But you know something, I got to land because I've been messing around with my stick ends on the TX16S and one of them spun loose on me.
Pretty good considering what you're dealing with.
Yeah, it definitely spun loose on me.
Like in the air. There it goes, doing its little run.
Well, guys, I told you I would rank these planes, the profile planes or the Basher brothers, and I'm going to give the Saber the #1 spot because I don't know if you can see that well on the film or not, but I'm flying that about as slow as I can fly, and I'm not fighting with the wings at all. So that's point #1 for me. And then in point #2, in the knife edge, it just flies a really nice straight knife edge. I have to work a little bit, and that's just, to me, that's just airframe tuning. But that knife edge is real easy to manage. Inverted flight is really simple. This is very neutral on inverted. So yeah, as far as the planes go, I think the Saber for a 3D practice plane, I'm going to rank it #1 with one caveat. You can't crash this one like you can the MX2. You guys have all seen the videos of that MX2 getting punched a little bit. If you do that on the Saber, you're not going to have, it's not going to end well. You're going to wind up with some glue. On that MX2, that's been in the dirt a couple of times, and I simply walk out, put a new prop on, and I'm back in business.
I actually like the looks of the other plane better, John.
You like the looks of the MX2 better?
Yeah. Now, I haven't flown the Saber, but actually the MX2 flew pretty good. But as far as the plane in the air and, you know, overall looks, I kind of like the other one better.
Do you?
Yeah. But this is a nice looking plane, don't get me wrong. But we were talking earlier in the, I told you the fuselage was taller.
Yeah.
And on the other plane, and you know, as I'm getting older, my eyesight's not as good, so anything that shows up better for me is going to be a plus.
Sure. That's fair.
But this definitely flies nice. It's not doing that wing rock.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm going to slow down and show you. It's not, see that I'm not fighting with the wings.
Yeah, no wobble.
Now I need to fly better, you know, but the plane is doing well when it comes to the slow speed maneuvering. Yeah, right there's a good example.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, there's no wing wobble.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, that's saying something. Doesn't that look like it comes from the same family as the Skylark?
It does. But you know, this is a Volantex plane and the Skylark is more of a generic. So I think what's going on is that they're just borrowing design cues from each other.
Yeah. The fuselage has that narrow fuselage.
Look at how stable that is.
Oh yeah, that's clean.
Yep.
Doing some pretty cool stuff with that. I don't even think it'll take 6 months. But what we need to do now, John, is we need to work on a program.
A program?
Yeah.
Of maneuvers?
Right. So in other words, not you know, not pattern, but let's just say a program for, like, you know, when people are watching, you know, you come out. Mike Orgo used to say, you know, do the center stage, you know, in front, you know, that's where you do all stuff. But have a certain set program of maneuvers and things, 3D maneuvers. So that when we have fun flies and things like that, you know, that we can do a nice looking flight for the crew and family.
Look how nice that knife edge was. Yeah, I hear what you're saying. It's better than just being out there and being a stick thrasher, and I think that's one of the reasons that F3A pattern flying is so nice to watch, because
Look at that.
they have a very specific set of things they're trying to accomplish. You know, they're not just up there bashing the sticks and throwing the sticks around.
And not reacting to the plane, you know. Instead of, you know, when you plan something, you're ahead of the plane.
Right.
You're not just reacting to it.
Right.
Now, are you having you ever doing a lot of adjustment for your yaw when you're in the knife edge?
You mean
not coupling.
the coupling?
Sorry, not yaw, but coupling.
The pitch, the canopy, and the gear?
Yeah, are you having is it going to go to the canopy, or is it going to go to landing gear when you're knife edging?
It's not, I would say that's not determined. I couldn't get that one to come around the way I wanted to. I would say not determined.
Well, I would say that's good. So mainly it's just rudder control. Keeping the nose up. Look at that. You could do a nice loop.
I'm still working on it. This is actually something I can do better in the MX2, and I think part of the reason for that is because on the MX2...
Look at that. There.
Yeah, there it was.
Yeah.
On the MX2, I'm not worried about crashing it. So I don't really care. I'll stick with it, you know, and I'll fight through it. And when you fight through it, you get the opportunity to finish it off.
Oh, yeah.
See, when I come out of it, though, I'm pulling, and I got to remember to push.
Bring it around. Oh. You're not going to do the full loop?
I'm trying.
Okay.
I'm trying, but again, that's the downside of this one. You can't crash it. So once it starts getting squirrely, Almost. I bailed out right at the end. Once it starts getting squirrely, that's it. I'm done.
Yeah, best not to risk it. You want to at least have the plane for a month or two before you wreck it.
That's where the MX2 is a winner, because on that plane, you can just take the risk. That was actually pretty good.
Yeah. No, you're doing quite well.
All right, that's enough on this battery. I don't know how long I've been flying, but I'm going to get it on the ground. Yeah, it's been up there for a while.
You're doing good, Tom. Good little plane.
All right, so just to wrap it up, guys, from a flight characteristic standpoint, I'm going to give it to the Saber because it just feels a little tighter. The MX2 is a very close second place, and I actually fly that plane better because I just don't care what I do to it. So I do enjoy flying that MX2 quite a bit, and that's a solid number 2. The Hummer, I haven't figured that one out. It's got that great Sunny Sky motor in there, but I cannot get that thing to fly as straight as I want it to yet. I'm going to keep working on it, and you do get the benefit of it being that EPP foam, so it'll be able to take a punch. But as far as flight stability goes, I definitely have to give the nod to the Saber. So if you're beyond that point where you're constantly crashing your 3D planes, take a look at the Saber. It's a fun little basher. If you're still making mistakes and crashing, no question about it, the MX2 is the way to go. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this update video on the Saber. It's flying well. I'm going to keep flying it and keep practicing. I've got a lot to teach myself. I hope you enjoyed the content. If you did, I'd appreciate your subscription. For those of you who are already subscribed to the channel, don't forget to leave a thumbs up if you liked it, thumbs down if you don't, but tell me why. Your comment is appreciated, and share the video. Check out my Amazon and Banggood affiliate links in the description. That's all I've got for today, guys. Take it easy.